Welcome to the session. Yeah. We are studying the book Beyond the Mind, the Golden Lotus Sutras on meditation. We are on page 32, last sutra on page 32. उससे पहले के if you have not attended the sessions, please go through the recordings, they are available. When you transform despair into hope and doubt into faith, you find that even in difficult situations, you are filled with great strength. Transforming darkness into light and sadness into joy fills you internally with light and with inner joy. So, in this section, actually, we will be talking about, or Master is talking about the effects of the meditation on twin hearts. You remember this chapter? The chapter we are on is about meditation on twin hearts. So, what Master is saying is that when we are able to transform first of all within. So, if we are feeling desperate and we are able to become hopeful, what we have done, we have transformed the sense of despair into hope. Okay, when we feel doubtful and we are able to convert that into faith internally, that is our first level of transformation. And then in the process of the meditation on twin hearts, we bless the entire planet to do the same thing. Or we try to visualize, that is our intention. Now we our wishing it for other people, our intending for other people, दूसरों के लिए वो तभी प्रभावशाली होगा जब हम खुद के लिए करेंगे. If we have done it to ourselves, only then it will work for the others. Yeah. So for ourselves, we should actually transform. And for the world, we are blessing, we have the intention, and slowly the effect will happen. Slowly. Now, what happens as a part of this is our inner weaknesses will reduce, and our inherent inner strength that will come to the front. And I can tell you this from my personal experience. I've seen this many, many times that I'm feeling doubtful, I'm feeling this. I not only meditation on twin hearts, but even doing the soul affirmation. I find that it has a transformative effect. Yeah. Or you just sit and bless the earth with, all the weaknesses that you are feeling. You will see that internally you change. You know, if you are doing meditation on twin hearts regularly, what you will experience, I call it smiling without reason. Normally to be happy, to have a smile on our face, we need a reason. Somebody has spoken well to me, somebody has given me a gift. It is, so usually our smile is based on external factors. But when we are able to smile for no reason, there is no reason and we are smiling, that is a reflection of our inner state. And to get that inner state, meditation on twin hearts can be very, very helpful. I'm sure all of us have practiced meditation on twin hearts, and all of us have to some extent experienced this, correct? All right, let's move on. We are on page 33, the first sutra from the top. When you seek to console, you are filled with light, love, and power instead of wallowing in your own mud, in your own selfish misery and pain. You see, this is a very practical guidance because, every one of us has problems in life. You know what Master calls pain and misery, or misery and pain. सबकी life में है. All of us have problems, difficulties. These are factors that can make us miserable, that can give us pain. Now, what Master is saying is that if we are able to the way to overcome this pain and misery is by consoling others, and that is what we are doing in the meditation on twin hearts. We create the intention, we create the thought form that, for first of all we'll say, make me an instrument of your peace. So as you say, peace and love and harmony and reconciliation and forgiveness and this and that. What are we doing? As we do that, we are coming out of that जो कीचड़ है, पेन एंड मिजरी की, उससे हम बाहर निकल पाते हैं. You see, otherwise there is sometimes a tendency to wallow. Wallow means to stay within that kichad, into that mud, into that, into that dirt of pain and misery. And, sometimes we even develop a sort of a comfort zone living in that pain and misery. It may seem odd, but yes, it happens. I don't know if you can relate to it, but I have seen it happen. We wear that misery as a blanket around us. We become, it becomes like a comfort blanket. So the way to overcome that, the way to shrug it off is by spreading the blessings of, helping other people overcome this. जब आप ऐसा करेंगे तो आपके अंदर योर इनर ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन विल हैपन. यू विल कम आउट ऑफ दैट पेन एंड मिजरी एंड you will be able to, like Master says in the previous one, we will be filled internally with light and with inner joy. And that is how, or in this he says, you are filled with light, love and power instead of wallowing in your own mud. Right? So this is very practical guidance that is given. Any stage in life, you find that you are becoming miserable, you are, life has become very painful, lot of problems, difficulties are there. This is to be done. And I am telling you, just do it and see. Sit and do the meditation on twin hearts. I mean, one practice may not be enough, but just do it for a few days. You will see that your inner state will change. All right. Okay, let's go on to the next sutra. Regular practice of the meditation on twin hearts reinforces the act of internal giving through blessing the earth and all people. It makes you strong and gives you the ability to be centered within and to become more balanced. You see, this is the beauty of the meditation on twin hearts. Because, as we do this, as we practice this habit of, or this mindset of internal giving, what Master is saying, internal, reinforces the act of internal giving. So as we are, always regularly sitting and blessing the earth, our attitude, normally, if you look at a normal person, the person has an attitude of taking. Give me, give me, give me. There is that sense of, scarcity. There is that scarcity mindset, or the poverty mindset, or the poverty consciousness. Most people, oh, I want more, give me more, give me more. But as we start doing the meditation on twin hearts, our attitude, our mindset, our personality, our character starts changing. Instead of wanting to take all the time, we want to start giving. In every situation, we think, okay, what can I give? At least I can bless. And, it seems like, so what? But it makes a lot of difference to our inner state, where we feel empowered, where we feel that, yes. So, and it will also then start changing our character, because instead of wanting all the time, we are getting the habit or the mindset of giving. है ना? मैं भी कुछ कर सकता हूं, मैं भी कुछ दे सकता हूं. Like that. And so when Master is talking about balance or centeredness, I think what he's talking about is, usually we are on the edge of want. Deo, give me, give me, give me. And as we start developing this ability or this habit of giving, internal giving, we start coming to a balanced or centered position. Okay, let's go on. A person whose aura is muddy cannot think clearly. Such a person may be hot-headed. Meditation on twin hearts flushes and cleanses the aura with spiritual energy so that the mind becomes clearer and sharper. When you are calm and filled with inner peace, your mind becomes clear and your thinking process is accelerated. Something like, think of a bulb. Now that bulb of light, it is switched on, but because there is a lot of dust all over that bulb, the light doesn't shine through properly. If you clean the bulb, then the light will shine through. The inner light will shine through outside. Similarly, we are, I mean, we see the world through the aura. If our aura is filled with negative thought forms, negative emotions, and all that, our expression, our mental faculty also, apart from the spiritual aspect, our mental faculty also gets inhibited or blocked. So as we do the meditation on twin hearts, so the effect of all that in the aura is that the mind becomes muddled. It's difficult to concentrate, focus, difficult to apply our full mind to any problem because the light is not shining through. So as we do meditation on twin hearts, it's like divine energy will come down, it will disintegrate, weaken, and flush out, dispel these negative thought forms and emotions. What is the result? Our aura starts becoming clearer. So the mind, the mental faculty is able to start expressing itself better. The mind comes under control. It can be focused. What we call clarity of mind. What is clarity of mind? Mind is clear. When you say, I want to think of this problem, you only think of that problem. One pointedness. That is one of the meanings of clarity of mind. And when our mind is clear, we will think better, we will make better decisions. And you see, what is life? Life is just a series of choices, decisions that we make. जब दिमाग सही चलेगा, हम सही निर्णय लेंगे, सही choices बनाएंगे, सही decisions लेंगे. And when that happens, our life improves. You see, just to give you an example, say you want to read a book or you want to study some subject or something like that. Now you sit down with that book. But because the mind is muddled up, there are constantly other thoughts and distractions coming in. Why? Because these are thought forms in your aura. They are already in your aura. They keep, what's the right word? They impose themselves on the mental faculty. So the mind keeps getting mixed up with them. So they are like disturbing or distracting. Now you do meditation on twin hearts, this divine energy or spiritual energy comes in, it flushes them out, weakens them. So what happens now is that now your aura is clean, you can now focus, you can have mental clarity. So if you have students in the house, in your family, you should teach them to do meditation on twin hearts. I mean, depending on age, of course, they may not do it too frequently, but they can do it to some extent. Yeah. And even for yourself, I mean, you are joining these sessions shows that you have an interest in study. So स्टडी जब करना है किसी टॉपिक को, तो अगर मेडिटेशन करके करेंगे तो यू विल सी दैट you will be able to have more clarity. Yeah. Okay. I think we are on the last one on this page. Every day you take a shower. Practicing meditation on twin hearts is like taking a spiritual shower. When your aura is clean, you experience a higher level of awareness. When your aura is very clean, you see through things more clearly. Even your good luck increases. So, more or less, what we were talking about, this energy comes down, aura becomes cleaner, our consciousness can now rise higher. You see, in another book, another sutra, Master has said that these, negative thoughts and emotions, they are like weights. They prevent the soul consciousness from rising higher. So when you have cleared the aura to some extent, the consciousness can rise higher. Of course, mental clarity, mental ability increases. But now another secret Master is giving. He says, even your good luck increases. So now, anytime you need good luck, you know what to do. Sit and do twin hearts. Why? Because it is very, very good karma. You are blessing the entire earth. You are wishing well for the entire earth. Of course, if you do it mechanically, it may not be so good, or the effect may not be so good. you should really, or I should really intend, I should really have wish well for the world. Then it makes things better. So you can see so many benefits are there. So, and again, the way Master describes in this is he says every day you take a shower. So, like you take a shower to clean the physical body, meditation on twin hearts is like a shower for our subtle bodies. Subtle bodies meaning the emotional body, the mental body, the soul, aura, and so on. Yeah. So, net, what is the summary? Do meditation on twin hearts if possible every day. Okay, I think the next two sutras are very closely interconnected. Let's read them together. When doing the meditation on twin hearts, divine energy radiates throughout your aura. Unwholesome emotions and thoughts are expelled, and your mind becomes calm and peaceful. When the water is turbulent, it is difficult to see through it. Meditation on twin hearts reduces inner turbulence. There is calmness and stillness. With regular practice of meditation on twin hearts, one achieves self realization. So, Master is telling us really that even the purpose of life, which is what? Self realization, can be achieved through the meditation on twin hearts. और कितना benefit चाहिए? How much more benefit do you want? Correct? So these two sutras, in a sense, are summarizing or explaining the entire process, the benefits, especially about the mind becoming calm and peaceful. You see, when the mind becomes still, if you can achieve that state in the meditation on twin hearts, and that happens when you are on the Om and the gap between the two Oms, and you are able to let go there. It's like what Rishi Patanjali calls in his second shlok in the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, he says, he defines what is yoga. So he says, yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Mane, the stopping of the mind, the cessation of the mental activity, that is what yoga is. So this is what happens. This is what is possible. Through meditation on twin hearts, we can attain yoga. We can attain yoga, which is union with the higher soul, which is self realization, which is really the purpose of life. When you meditate on the Om, you have to meditate also on the stillness or the gap between the two Oms. It is by meditating on the stillness that one is able to experience expansion of consciousness. So, again, this is like a very rare and a very powerful secret. Because you see, this experiencing the expansion of consciousness, there are many methods for this, but most of them, they require entire lifetimes to achieve. मैंने पूरी जिंदगी निकाल दीजिए, ये हो सकता है इस जन्म में फिर भी नहीं हो और नेक्स्ट जन्म में होगा. But with meditation on twin hearts, Master has introduced the technique of the Om, and not just the Om, but the gap between two Om. So Om, gap, Om. So in the gap, that silence, that shunya, is where Master tells us to take our attention, our awareness. And this is validated by the scriptures. There is a very nice scripture. It's called Vigyan Bhairav. Vigyan Bhairav. It talks about 112 methods taught by Lord Shiva to Goddess Parvati on how in day-to-day life we can have expansion of consciousness. But, just this paragraph may not be sufficient. Please read the Achieving Oneness with the Higher Soul book for a detailed explanation. Broadly, or in summary, what I can tell you is that what the Om mantra does is, as we tune into the Om mantra, it raises our consciousness to a higher level. And when we take our attention to the gap, this is where the void or the shunya is. This is where the divine presence, that is the divine presence, and that is within us and that is all around us. It is a pervasive presence. So That is where we are able to attain expansion of consciousness. So as we tune deeply into that shunya, into that gap, into that void, into that nothingness, it can lead to expansion of consciousness or union with our higher soul and then with union with God. And just a small thing you can try. If you go to a temple or a place of worship, especially if it has a bell, or you can just buy a bell and try it yourself. That temple bell, you ring it, tung, then do it again, then do it a few times, and then you slow down, you ring the bell, you let the vibration die down, maybe mentally you chant Om. And as the vibration, the reverberation, it dies down, just stay aware. There is the sound, then there is just dying down, and then there is silence. Just try that. Yeah. All right, let's go on. I think we have an opportunity to finish this chapter. When you are very busy, do not cut down on your meditation. Do meditation so you will be more productive and more effective. The aura is cleansed by the use of the mantra and the meditation. Again, so very practical guidance. Sometimes you see what happens is when we are busy, when we are stressed, when we are, a lot of work is going on, we tend to think, abhi time nahi hai, no time. When I'm free, then I will do meditation on twin hearts. Master is telling us exactly the opposite. He's saying, when you are super busy, when you are super stressed, when you are, like that, more important to do the meditation. Then you will be able to work on your problems, on your life situations with more sharpness. You will be more productive and more effective. Productive means in less time you can do more work. And more effective means whatever you do, it solves the problem. The effect is much higher. So that is where, because you see, it is when you are super busy or super stressed, that is when you need your mind to be sharp and calm and focused. But if that time we stay in that stress and we avoid the meditation on twin hearts, it is not helping. So it is better. Just try it. आप करके देखिए इसको, है ना? You must try this. That's when you are super stressed, take out half an hour. You see, half an hour is when you do it with the CD. If you have practiced it sufficiently, just try doing it by yourself. You can do it in 15 minutes, or maybe 20 minutes, or maybe 10 minutes. You'll still see the difference. All right, next one. When a person is hysterical, the heart acupuncture point may be stimulated. The person will calm down. You can achieve a similar result by using meditation on twin hearts. When Master is talking about the heart acupuncture point being stimulated, what he means is activation of the heart chakra. So he says that, when somebody is hysterical, the thing you need to do is to activate the heart chakra. Yeah. And this is really very practical. The person will calm down very quickly. I've seen cases where healers are sitting and cleaning the solar and keep cleaning the solar, and the person is crying, or sobbing uncontrollably. And then I said, "Well, have you activated the heart chakra or not?" And they said no. So I said, first activate the heart chakra. As soon as they did that, the person calmed down. So what Master is saying is, doing meditation on twin hearts will give the similar or the same effect. It will also activate the heart chakra. And we know why. I mean, I don't think to this group I need to explain why. All right, there is a box on page 36. Cleansing received from the downpouring of spiritual energy when practicing meditation on twin hearts occurs in three ways. Number one, the cleansing of your own negative thoughts and emotions. Number two, cleansing from the negative thoughts and emotions of other people coming to you. Number three, cleansing from the contamination received by living in large cities. The city has its own aura, which to a certain degree is dirty. By living within the city, one's aura also gets contaminated. So what master is telling us is that whether those negative, we talked about it, in the aura, it is full of negative thought forms, negative emotions, stress energy, etc., etc. Now, that may have originated from you, it may have originated from other people when they thought of you and they directed it to you, or it may just be because of the environment. It's okay, it doesn't matter. All of them will be cleansed, all of them will be disintegrated and expelled, from your aura when you are practicing the meditation on twin hearts. All right. I think we'll stop here.